guys, it's Shell with Creative Shell Bear, and today we are going to make a side folding card, and this is the first card of our Valentine series. So from now on out until Valentine's Day, on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, you'll have a Valentine Day card or craft. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do the center first, and since our card is a red card base, I went ahead and did white. And what I'm doing is I'm going to go ahead and emboss this with red. So I'm using my Versamark. And this is just Happy Valentine's Day from this stamp set from Maymay Made It. And I will put a link below to her store. So this just says Happy Valentine's Day, and I have a little heart from another stamp set. I just thought that would be really cute. So I'm just going to press that down. I'm going to use some red embossing powder because I thought that would be really pretty inside the red card. Plus it'll give us something to write on, to write our sentiments on. Do that just a little bit more. Okay. We're going to heat set that. And the red I used today is by Zing. It's just a red embossing. Okay, get that out of the way. And what we're going to work on is a waterfall card. But instead of the typical, you know, squares for watercolors for the waterfall, we're going to use hearts. I thought that would be really appropriate for Valentine's Day. I'm going to go ahead and get the center put in. Isn't that pretty? I love that pop of color. So let me show you what we're going to do. On the outside, I'm going to have a white piece right here. I'm going to go ahead and tack that down. And I'm just using Elmer tape runner. So I'm going to go ahead and tack that down, and then I have this kind of really colorful piece of paper that I had in my scraps. So let's go ahead and work on this. You need a little belt down here at the bottom that's just attached on either side. This paper is 3 3/4 by 5 inches. So, and then you need a 1-inch strip that is also 3 3/4 by 1 inch. And this piece is 9 inches by 2 inches. And then you're going to score it at 5 inches, 5 3/4, 6 1/2. The last one is 7 1/4. Okay, and that's all the scoring you're going to do other than your A2 card. Okay, so then we're just going to fold these together. Okay, and you need to go ahead and do that first so that you know exactly where this is going to tack down. So you're going to, you know, have it tacked down right here. Okay, so that's going to go there. what you're going to do is you're going to glue this part right in the center. So you're going to glue it right there. So we just need to make sure that that fits, and that fits really well. So I'm going to put just a little mark to show where the top is, and then I'm going to kind of aim for the center and put a little hole or a little mark, and then we're going to use our seriously. Okay, so once you get your hole punch, we're going to go ahead and use these little brads. This isn't the color I want, so I'm just going to use a permanent marker and change the color. So I'm just going to color them red. This is a really good way for when you need a certain color and you don't quite have it. That's perfect. So, and it doesn't take very long for them to dry, so I'm just going to go ahead and pop those in. Okay, so next we're going to take our little waterfall piece, and we're just going to go ahead and put that in there, and we're going to glue that down right in the center. So just kind of aim for the center. Okay. Okay, and I'm using this heart that came in a set by Sizzix, and this is like the 4th one up. So you can use whatever size you want, whatever size you think works for your card. And I'm going to cut out 4 different colors. And I'm going to start with red all the way down to light pink. I'm going to go do that and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have my pieces all cut out. Those over to the side. And I'm going to show you how I do. I'm going to show you how I did all of them. So what I did is I just picked, let me show you the ones I've already done. I just picked some words for Valentine's, and I thought these would work very well. And this one says, love you, sweetheart, but we need a 4th one. So on the 4th one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this stamp right here. And see, it has all the really pretty flowers and stuff like that. So I'm going to Versamark that up, and I'm going to put it on top of the heart and just try to get mainly the flowers. And I'm just going to kind of aim for the middle and on the top, just to kind of give it a little bit of, you know, prettiness and stuff. And I'm going to do that again. Try to get most of the area of the heart. So I kind of get the whole thing. It's kind of hard to see, but I think it'll be okay if it kind of... Let's do that one part one more time right there. Okay. So, and I'm using this really pretty, it's a silver embossing powder. So I'm just going to cover the whole thing. And I did this exact same thing, you know, just using different sayings and stuff like that. So let's turn this over and see what it looks like. That's very pretty. So I am going to emboss, but I don't have any tweezers. So I'm going to use my needle nose pliers because that gets really, really hot. So we're going to emboss that. Isn't that very pretty? I love that. So I missed a couple of spots, but that's okay because we're going to fill those in. Okay, so we need our card base. And this is how we're going to put it together. Okay. On the very top one right there, we're going to put this one, but we're going to start from the bottom up. So I'm going to take the Sweetheart one, and it's going right here. So when we turn it over, we just need to make sure we don't get adhesive further out than we need. So what I do is I just put it about halfway on our little hearts. On the little heart side, and then I'm kind of just estimating where the middle of that is. And then I want my second to the last, which is you. So I'm going to do the same thing, and it's going right below, here, right below the line above it. And then I just kind of aim so that my middle of the hearts are kind of poking in the same area. So I'm going to do that with the U, or love. Same thing. And then with the very top one. And then when you pull on it, you have a little waterfall. Isn't that so sweet? And it's so different because it's hearts. You don't typically see anything other than squares. Let me see, this one's not quite folding right. Let me make sure. Isn't that so sweet? Okay, so we're going to finish this up. We're going to attach this to our card. And I'm just going to use some more of that Elmer's glue. Turn that so it's correct. It's stuck down. Okay, and we're just going to line that up and get that stuck down. Okay, and then we're going to punch a hole right here. Get my hole puncher. Just so we can add a little ribbon so that it's easy to grab hold of. So I'm going to just kind of do the middle, kind of up a little high so that, you know, it doesn't fall off as easily, so that it doesn't rip very easily. And put that in there, and I'll be right back. I'm going to get some ribbon. Okay, so I have some really pretty white and silver ribbon. It was a little bit wider than I wanted, but it was really cute. So I made my hole a little bit bigger. And I'm just going to tape that together. So I'm just going to use some tape, and I'm just going to tape it together. And then I'm just going to do a little dovetail. And we need something else right here to cover those up. So to make this complete, I'm going to go ahead and add some sequins. So I'll add one there and a couple over here. Go ahead. So let me just, I'm just using some art glitter glue. Just going to put a little bit down. Place my little sequins. Smear that all over. And then I'm going to put another one down here just so it kind of brings it all together. And it doesn't look, you know, like it was planned, or, I mean, it looks like it was planned. So it looks like it was planned. Let's just do another red one here and a red one here. Isn't that so beautiful? I love how it turned out. So when you pull it, it just says, "Love you, sweetheart." And then when we open it, it just says, "Happy Valentine's Day." Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed making it. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and stay with us through the series of our Valentine's Day cards. Thank you guys for watching, and you guys have a great day.